Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada. And it is time for the Major League Soccer playoffs for the 2020 season. As you can see here, LAFC won the Supporters Shield this season. Good for them. Philadelphia wins the Eastern Conference, coming in second place in the Supporters Shield. Pretty good year for the Western Conference. We finished with 3 of the top 5 teams. Houston up there 7th, Vancouver 8th, 9th, 10th. So, 7 of the top 10 teams are in the Western Conference as well. So it's very strong conference this year. So it should make for an entertaining set of playoffs. So let's take a look at said playoffs. We have, there's the Eastern Conference semifinals in case you're curious. Let's go. How about Western Conference? There's the table. As you can see, LAFC up top, Minnesota down at the bottom. Not a lot separating the middle tier, but a good 9 points between third place and fourth place. So there's a bit of a separation at the top of the league. So it's kind of good for us that we ended up in 5th position playing against Houston, because they're one of the teams that are at our level. Maybe we can beat them. Maybe we can beat any team in the league. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's take a look. Western Conference first round. Here we go. Sporting KC has beaten Minnesota 1-0. Now, in case you forgot last year, the playoffs are 1-game playoffs. 1 game and you're out. That's all you get. So we've got 1 game against Houston. They're going to have the home game because they had the higher record. At least that's how it should work. The other game is FC Dallas versus Real Salt Lake. So let's get to the match preview. So here's Houston. They are the odds-on favorite, playing at home, BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston, Texas. 18,000 tickets sold out of 22,000, so not quite a sellout. Might be a sellout by the time the walk-ups get there. 75 degrees and sunny there in Texas. Houston comes in strong form. 3 wins and a loss in their last 5. They've beaten us 3 out of the last 6 times we played. We got 1 draw and 2 wins versus Houston, so they've got a little bit of an edge up on us. And unfortunately, we got a lot of players out. Now, they got 2 unregistered players, Harry Shipp and Philippe, but we got Will Johnson out. Zoltan, the youngster, is out. Not a big loss there. But we do have Hundle out, Hamilton out, and another youngster, Politi, out. So our 2 top strikers out is not a good news. So let's get to team selection, sort of. We're going to do that. Actually, look at that. Look who's their head coach, Wilmer Cabrera, still hanging in there since 2016. He's been the coach 4 years. Pretty good for old Wilmer to hang on there. He's a very good coach, great with working with youngsters, man management, adaptability. He's fairly technical in terms of coaching, good at judging player ability, maybe not so much at player potential, maybe not so much at discipline. He needs to hire some assistants who are disciplinarians. But other than that, he's a pretty serviceable coach. Done pretty well for old Houston. Take a look at their team selection. We don't need to do that. Let's just submit our team and go. Yeah, we got some guys missing some match sharpness. Say that 3 times quickly. And here we go. Houston, 4-2-3-1. They've got Eric Holman Joe. What is this? Eric Holman Johansson. In goal, 1.4 million. He looks pretty good. Lots of aerial reach, 6'7". He's a monster. 17 jumping reach. Pretty decent. He's very physically imposing, but maybe technically not quite so much. But we'll see about that. Madranda on the left-hand side. We just played him in international competition. Aderlin? Just Aderlin, Brazilian. Sure, that's a strange name, but whatever. He's pretty decent. 30 years old. Okay. So I thought if he was a youngster, these would be pretty good attributes. As a 30-year-old, it's pretty average. 14 tackling and 14 pace is pretty good. So he's just a speedy tackler down the right-hand side. Got to watch out for them. Seren, the team captain in the middle, 11 goals from the midfield. That's pretty good. Andy Rinomota, most assists, 10 assists on the team. I'm just completely unfamiliar with these guys. I don't know, did I miss all of these guys or what? English, worth 7.5 million. Where the heck did he come from? 25 appearances this year, brought in for 12.5 million. There we go. He came over from Reading, so that's why I had not heard of this guy. He hasn't been with them for that long. 12.5 million, and he seems to be living up to that potential. 8 goals, 10 assists from the midfield, 7.3 rating. This guy's pretty good. And then Kyoto on the outside, on the left-hand side, 12 goals, 2 assists. Houston has been scoring a pile of goals here in the midfield. Martinez, 3 goals, 10 assists. Elise on the outside, 11 goals. You know, it's like only 11 goals. Come on, buddy. You got to catch up a little bit. And then Manotas up top with 9 goals. So our leading goal scorer has 9. And they've got like 6 guys with that many goals or more. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. All right. So we are going with McMath in goals, like Kovic, Henry, Kemry, Nerwinski at fullback, T-Bert and Zalalem in the midfield, Edwards, Collin, Venuto, and Blair. We're kind of beat up. I got to admit it, we are a little bit beat up. So I don't know if these playoffs are coming at exactly the right time for us, but you know, if we can get through this round, we can maybe get more healthy and get some of our guys back. That would be outstanding. Players are in good spirits. Good luck. We're going to need it, I guess. Yeah, that's probably not the best thing to say. Let's see. Let's close down on... I mean, can we just close down on everybody? Is that possible? These guys score way too many goals. Just way too many. All right. Let's get going. It's going to be the Orange Crush in the stands today. We are in... Interesting. We're in our 3rd jerseys today. We're in our black jerseys. Don't play with those very often. Probably not a good idea to like go down to sunny Houston and wear black, but you know, whatever. We're fine. Edwards, 22 seconds in. Is he going to get off a shot? He gets it forward to Venuto. Is he offside? Does he score? Does that count? 20? No. The referee's going to the VAR. I thought he looked a little offside. Running past this handsome guy in the red suit there, Zebu Jr. Doing his calisthenics, it looks like. Not happy about this VAR, perhaps. Yelling at the ref, what are you doing? Clearly that was a goal. VAR says Kelly awards the goal. Take a look at it. For you fans at home, Edwards dribbles through the defense. Gets it backside. I mean, that was very close. I can see why the ref went to VAR. Let's see it with the VAR line and see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well onside. There we go. That only took a minute to review that, but we are on the board quickly. Albert's Elise down the sideline. There we go. T-Bert with the steal. Why is this highlight continuing? What is happening? Are we going to score again? Edwards to Blair. Big man getting it forward to Edwards. Edwards, he's got some players rushing forward. Tries to get it to Venuto. He does. Eventually, Venuto with another shot, this time over the goal. Looks like it's going to be the Edwards to Venuto show here. 3 minutes in, Martinez heads one down. Nerwinski clears it. Collin sends it forward. Doesn't send it to Blair for some reason. Would have preferred that he send it straight to Blair. Zlatkovic going to play it slow. Collin not really getting forward enough. Edwards drops it off to Collin again. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can inch forward down the field. There you go. You can do it, youngster. There he goes. He's in some space. Collin moving forward. He's taking it himself. He is tripped. No call. No call. Here's Manotas on the counterattack. He's got several men rushing forward. Drops it back to, I want to call that guy Alderon, but obviously not. Elise has it. Do not let him just do that, but McMath is there. So Houston, their defense looks not very strong, unfortunately. It looks like they're just letting us kind of run through them. Ford seems sort of okay. 24-year-old. Oh, here we go. Another highlight. Just 11 minutes down. Ton of highlights. Edwards to Colin. Zlatkovic. Got a lot of youngsters on the field right now. Henry switches field. Tries to get it to Venuto. He does. Venuto, can he toss it up to the big man? He does. Bear heads it over. Again, I want to legally change his name to Blair. I really don't want to call him T-Bear. But I might have to call him T-Bear, now that I think of it. I'd really like to just call him Blair, but Edwards is taking an injury. That's no good. So we're going to have to bring in Brim, coming off an injury. He's still improving despite the injuries. But we're going to risk it. Put him in there at left wing. We're desperately thin on the wings. As you can see on the bench, we got Lemire and Senior on the bench. So a couple of teenagers are our only reserves, 17 and 16 years old. So we got some slight issues. All the injuries, all the call-ups. Lovitz should be back like right after this game. So if we make it past Houston, I think we'll have a much fuller complement of players. But right now we're just kind of trying to do our best. Zalalem with a free kick. Venuto! Wow. He is taking this team, putting it on his back. The smallest guy on the field. 5'4", whatever he is. He might be 5'6", but still. Look at him just burst from the pack. Sneaky little dude just hiding in there. There we go, 2-0. The little guy doing the damage. Can't deal with his speed. But it hasn't been all speed for him. I mean, he's gone up and made some tough plays in traffic too. So he's just a determined dude right now. He wants to win. A lot of highlights. 24 minutes. I guess we are on extended highlights. I mean, it is a playoff game after all, but still. Just seems like a lot of highlights. Johansson has not had the greatest half. Let in 2 goals. You know, theoretically, Houston should be much better than us in the midfield. There's a good tackle, maybe not. Oh, great stop. Bad defense. I mean, how lucky can Manotas get? First of all, he gets a tackle. The ball goes right to him. And then he gets a deflection or a save, and the ball goes right back to him. Goes right past our defense. Not quick enough reaction there, boys. And Houston gets one back. Here's another highlight. There's a header win. Nope. You know, there's a good defense there. I think we're going to miss Edwards' defense out there at left wing. I think we've already missed it already since he's been out. Yeah, Manotas escaping. Oh, no. Get out. Cancel. There we go. There's Venuto again, taking things into his own hands, or his own feet anyway. Gets it downfield to T-Bear. He's going to look for some support. Drops it back to Venuto. Venuto's got 3 midfielders going forward. He can't get it to any of them. You know, we'd kind of rather have that the other way around. We'd rather have other players setting up Venuto at this point. Even though he does only have 8 finishing. His passing's not great. Only 9 passing. He is getting a little better in that area. His vision is up to 11 now. Passing up to 9. But it's still not what I would call a playmaker. Okay, are we going to get out of this half? Nerwinski's been booked. Definitely couldn't afford to go down to 10 men. That's no good. Here we go. Throw in. Nerwinski, speak of the devil, gets it to Colin. Colin to Venuto. Back to Colin. Can he get it up to Bear? Nerwinski. Nope, to Venuto. He tries to get it to Bear. Can't get it. T-Bert with the shot. Deflected. Oh, I thought that went in, but no. It was deflected wide. Going to be a throw-in. Here we go. We're going to get a highlight out of it. Nerwinski again drops it to Zelalem. Hasn't been much for him. T-Bear can't go up and get that one. It doesn't want to interfere with the goalkeeper, I guess. Would have liked him to at least try. Here comes Johansson. He's going to... Nope. I thought he was going to slow play it, but he's just going to bomb it. Tries to get it to Kyoto, and he does. Nerwinski has to drop back. He can't afford a yellow. You know who can't afford a yellow? It's our midfield. Zelalem just murders him after Venuto with the big tackle. Now here's Zalalem's got a lot of space down this near sideline. They're trying to catch up to him. They can't. He sends it into Bear with the header. Forces Johansson to make a save. That's what we want. We want the ball thrown up there to T-Bear. Here we go, Zelalem. Near side sends it in. Back post can't win the header. Are we going to get out of half at any point in my lifetime? Half has gone on forever. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Here we go. Houston's not playing particularly well through the midfield. I mean, that's supposed to be their strength, and they're not looking so good. Okay, so we each got an injury. Martinez injured. Raheem Edwards injured. We've got 12 shots, 6 on target, 54% possession, so that's pretty good for us. They got 46% possession, 10 fouls for them. It's rare that we get out-fouled. But they've only got 8 shots, 4 on target. It's still pretty good percentage. Let's get to the dressing room. Are there any tactical changes that we want to make? We're balanced in possession. You know, how's Colin playing right now? 6.7 rating. It's not bad. We've already made one sub. We're probably going to have to sub out Nerwinski at some point. So I don't... Henry's not looking too good either. You know, just come back from international duty. He's on 79%. He might not make it out the whole game, so I don't think we'll make any superfluous substitutions here. Pep talk, pep talk, pep talk. Here we go, pep talk. I know we're the underdogs. No, things are going well, but you're capable of even better, perhaps. There we go. We got a couple guys okay with that. Venuto, of course, you know, he's playing like a beast out there, and then Nerwinski as well. All right, second half, up a goal. Just try not to give it away. All right. First bogus highlight out of the way. Let's see. I mean, we'd be fine with the clock just running here. It's no rush. Honestly, up a goal, we'll take it. We will take it. Uh-oh, here we go. Throw in near side. Zlatkovic sends it up. He gets it back. He sort of, I don't know if he should have headed that one, but we do recover. T-Bert. Okay, boys, we're getting a little sloppy. Here comes Houston on the counter attack. Kyoto, he is tackled. Our midfield is just feeling it today. You know, they were supposed to be the underdogs, and they're got something to prove. Venuto. Can he get it forward to T-Bear? He's got him open if he wants to. T-Bear between two defenders. Shot ricocheted around. You know, so what I'm thinking, if they pull even, or God forbid go ahead, we'll go to a 2-striker formation. Here's McMath, gonna bomb it forward. Of course, sending it Venuto's way. He cannot win that header, but look who's there. Nerwinski. Zelalem covered well, gets it to Venuto. He's tackled, back to Zelalem. Bryn, he's going to shoot that. Nope, drops it to Venuto. Venuto looking, his shot deflected. I think we're going to get a corner out of that. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Venuto. I almost went to the 4-2-4. There's Kemry with a header on target. I almost switched to the 4-2-4 just out of frustration for what Colin's up to these days. He doesn't seem to be playing that well. Here's Zelalem. I could move Zelalem up there. That looked like it was going to be off target, but at this point in the game, Johansson can't afford to make assumptions. Brim not playing too well. Everybody else is playing okay. Elise taken off. 62 minutes. There's a big steal from Zlatkovic. He bombs it ahead. Who's that going forward? That's Bear, number 10. Just didn't look like him for some reason. There's a big header. Colin, he's going to chase it down. Nope. Not strong enough to get past Seren in the midfield. Ford, double covered there, pressured. Forced to bomb it downfield. Zlatkovic again. Brim has it. Brim centers to Colin. See if Colin can make a play. Not really. Zelalem. So got a decision here. Go with two-striker formation or just take out Colin. There's T-Bear to Brim. Brim to Colin with the shot, and he scores. I mean, okay. Start bad-mouthing him, and there goes the youngster scoring a goal. I guess that's why you have him in there, right? You have the youngsters in there just because they can surprise you. They could do magical things sometimes just because they don't know any better. Everybody's waiting for somebody else to take the shot. Brim, good pass. I would have probably preferred him to pass that to Bear, but he goes to Colin instead. What do I know, I guess. 18 shots, 9 on target, 3 goals. That's pretty good percentage right there. Okay, so I think with that extra goal, we can get Nerwinski and his yellow card out of there. But I think we'll leave Kemry in. The other thing we could do is switch defensively and bring in another defensive midfielder. Here's Kyoto getting forward, out wide to Madranda. Madranda centers it. Henry with the header. Seren. You know, tactically we could drop back. No, not that. Drop back to that. And, you know, target man support. And then we could bring in Norman. Stormin Norman. Play a little bit more defensive. Did we have an injury? Did we have an injury? I don't know. I thought I saw an injury, perhaps at one of our fullback positions. But anyway, here's T-Bert. Forward to Brim. Brim looking around. Nobody open. Drops it back to T-Bert. Collins, Zelalem. Forward to Venuto. He's going to make the turn. He's going to look. Gets it to Brim. Takes the right-footed shot. He's going to win a corner out of it. What is this? This is Houston. Cancel. I'm going to cancel those changes for a minute because I thought I saw an injury. No injury. I was just seeing things. Okay. Houston with the corner all of a sudden. Henry heads it out. 78 minutes. Zlatkovic. Okay, now we can make the change considering everybody is happy. Yes? Okay. What's happening? What's happening? Did Norman come in? Norman did come in. Okay. Here's Seren. Corner. Nope. All of a sudden now Houston's getting all these highlights since we switched to a more defensive posture. Waiting for the next highlight, because now we're just going to let them come at us, I guess. Probably shouldn't have done that, considering we were dominating. But you know what? This is why you're paid the big bucks. Kemry heads it out. 82 minutes. We're just trying to hold on here to our 2-goal lead. Madranda sends one in. Missed header on the backside. Pena sends it in. Nice stop. Wow, right on the doorstep. Whew. Goalkeeper's making his money today. Seren sends it to Brim. He should be able to outrace anybody to that ball, and he does. Let's see if we can start the counterattack here. He's going to race forward. Got 3 or 4 guys running up. Drops it to Venuto. Venuto centers to Zelalem. Zelalem drops it back to Norman. He's got the fullback out wide. That was a horrific pass. I mean, even with Zelalem, even with Zlatkovic running at full speed, I don't think he could have got to that one. That was just terrible. I mean, he's fast, but he's not that fast. There's a steal. Brim. I mean, he has made some decent defensive plays since he came in. I was worried we were going to miss Edwards, but Brim has, you know, he's done the job. He's done what he's supposed to do. He sends one across. Madranda with the defensive play. He's going to bomb it back downfield. Kemry there just does the safe play, but he actually manages to get it to Venuto. Highlight continues, 87 minutes. Going to play it a little slow here. Out to Ahmed. Ahmed getting forward. Drops it to Norman. T-Bert. Got a lot of guys up front here. Venuto. Oh, T-Bert's open. He's got a space to shoot, but over the top. We do have Ahmed on attack. You know. Cause we do, I guess. Let's drop him back to defend. Let's drop our fullbacks back to defend. Must be a remnant of a previous previous formation. I don't know. Like probably when we had an inside forward here, coming inside so the fullback could get down the field, but we don't really want that. 90 minutes, 4 minutes of stoppage time. Kemry, nice, calm defensive play, gets it back to Ahmed. Now we're playing a little bit better. Henry, nope, he's going to bomb it. Bear on the run, gets by one defender, but Alderaan is there. Ford bombs it down. Oy vey, come on now. Ref's going to go to the VAR, but I'm pretty sure that's going to end up in a penalty kick. It's going to make things very, very nervy for the final couple minutes here. Yeah, he takes a quick look at that one and says VAR awards the penalty. Henry pushed Manotas, and here he is. Nope. Pena is going to take the free kick, penalty kick, and McMath with the huge stop. Huge. It's Kyoto. What's that? What's that whistle? Was that a push-off on Kyoto? It was. All right, here we go. Coming down to the last 30 seconds. We're going to be moving on, I think. You know, with them missing that penalty, that was huge. That's like one of those things you don't come back from, and there they go. They've sort of lost their spirit, that turnover at midfield. Venuto's going to continue getting forward. Drops it back to Norman. T-Bert. Down the near sideline to Brim. 10 seconds to go. He sends one in. Can't get it to bear. Here comes Houston with one last counterattack, perhaps. Nope. Blunted by Norman, and there is the end. There we go. I think that's our first playoff win, possibly. Pretty good. 52% possession. Pretty physical affair out there. We had 22 shots, 11 on target. That's really good. Injury to Raheem Edwards is not what I wanted to see, but, you know, we carried on. We played pretty well. Brim came in. Very happy with the result and the way you played. Let's go, pep talk. So we get to see what the next round of the playoffs are all about. That's good. That's good. Vancouver win in MLS Western Conference first round. Vancouver get LAFC. So we get the Supporters Shield champions in the next round. Look at these guys. Pretty good. They do have an injury. Leardom at right back is injured. He's a pretty good player. Walker Zimmerman on the team. Chris McCann, Latif Blessing, Horta Vela, Vincent Janssen. That's a new name. It's a name I've not seen before. Contracted to LAFC, value $7.5 million. Getting paid $6.4 million, so he is definitely a designated player. Determination, work rate, penalty taking, strength. So yeah, he's an interesting player, especially a guy basically taking Carlos Vela's spot, moving him over to left wing. That's an interesting move, but we'll see. Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, look at that. They got Diamande on the bench. Ooh, anybody else big name on the bench? Not really. Hollingshead is pretty good. All right, we'll see what we can do against LA in the next round. Raheem Edwards injured for 4 to 5 weeks. Get out. See you later. Let's see. Competitions, Major League. Semi-final. All right, so it's FC Dallas or Real Salt Lake versus Sporting Kansas City. So they haven't even finished their games yet. All right, so we'll come back next time, take a look at the playoff tree, see who's in, see who's out, and we'll play our game versus LAFC. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.